Hola mis amigos and welcome back to a Betsy V lifestyle. It has been forever since I did a pregnancy update with you guys, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna do one now. And there's a lot of updates. I'm currently 31 weeks pregnant, so that is 7 months. I have 2 more months to go. Holy crap, it's slow, but it's going fast. I just announced that I was pregnant, didn't I? It's crazy. I'm so excited. Like I said, we're just super excited over this pregnancy as opposed to the first one, because now we know what to expect. And even when you know what to expect, I'm still like, I'm so worried, and I'm getting really anxious and nervous and stressed out. I don't know how people do it with more than 1 kid. I have my sister, my brother has 3 kids. My friend Nicole has 4 kids. Well, she's gonna have 4 kids. Remember, we're like a week apart from each other. Other people have like 5. I'm like, how do you do it and be like productive in life? I don't know how I'm gonna function, but I'm excited for this new chapter. And you guys know that I always go into my baby center app just to tell you some updates, because that's what they give me, are updates whenever I go into a new week, and that's always fun. So I'm going to share that with you all right now. So right now my baby weighs the size of a coconut. I don't like coconuts. The baby can turn his or her head from side to side. He can move his arms, legs, body, everything. Just, he moves a lot, and him moving a lot means that he's just active and healthy, which is good. I feel like this pregnancy, I feel the baby so much more. With my first, Diana, I didn't feel her kick. Like, this kid kicks, punches, karate chops me. It is insane. It hurts sometimes. It scares me, but I love it. Like, I love feeling him. And then whenever I want his sister to like feel him, he stops. Or whenever I try to film him move for the amigos on my other channel, he stops. He's like, he hates the camera. He's like camera shy. Last week I went to the doctors. My baby weighs 3 pounds 13 ounces, which is great. I've gained about 21 pounds so far. With Ziana, I gained, I think it was 37 or 40 pounds. So I'm hoping I don't gain more than 30, but whatever. A diabetes glucose test that I took, which is this orange nasty drink that we have to take and then wait in the office for an hour, and then they show us whether or not we might be at risk for diabetes, was 77. You don't want to go past 139. So I'm good, which is awesome because I eat a lot of garbage. But that's good, so I can continue eating garbage. They did some 4D pictures of my Chapito. That's his nickname. That's not his real name. We aren't revealing his name until the birth, or maybe a week after the birth, just to like keep the anticipation coming. But I want to show you some pictures. Look at my Chapito. Can you guys see his eyes and nose and mouth? My mom was like, I don't see it. Those are his eyes right there, 1, and then over there 2. His nose right there, and then his mouth. He looks like a zombie. And I think this thing right here is the umbilical cord, from what she told me. I think that's what she said. And then there's more, basically the same position and stuff. Oh, I love him. Alright, and now this one, I'm showing the whole world. I'm sorry, Chapito, he's gonna hate me when he gets older. This is a picture of his man parts, or soon to be one day man parts. There's a little no man about him, but this is the sack. his sack, and then that's like the tip of the thing, or that's the whole thing. I think that's like his whole man reproductive parts. And then very faintly you could see fingers. I don't know if you could see it, like fingers. 1, you see that black underneath with white outline. 1, 2, 3. It's like he's holding his thing like this, from what she told me. So yeah. All right, I'm done embarrassing my son. With the first kid, I had a C-section. Basically what it is they cut you open on your bikini line. Let me show you right now. So this is where they cut me with Ziana, right there. Like, that's how big it is right there, where what my fingers are. Can you guys see it? Okay. the reason they had cut me open, I had a cesarean, was because my blood pressure was dropping and her heart rate. No, my blood pressure was rising, her heart rate was dropping. So they're like, we can try to give natural birth or you can get a cesarean right now. But if you go and try to do natural birth and something happens, we have to go for an emergency C-section, and that's just not good for both of you. So I was in so much pain, and I'm like, you know what? Okay, yes, C-section. I just immediately said yes to C-section. I didn't want that. So whatever, I got a C-section, and my mom always said, and people say, and other people, you know, there's always people that say, no, you can do it. Once you have a C-section, that's it. If you have more kids, you're gonna continue having C-sections. But I know people, and I've researched on Google and on YouTube, so many women have natural birth after an initial C-section. Even my sister-in-law, which is Boy Toy's sister, has 4 kids. Her first was a cesarean, and then the other 3 were all natural. So I'm like, I hate when people say, no, once you have a C-section, you're always in a C-section. That's not true. But I found out that my doctors had put me down for a scheduled C-section already. And I had told them, I was like, I don't want a C-section. I want to try to give natural birth. Then I find out that the facility, the Garden City OBGYN, where I go, which I actually loved, they don't support Vbacs. And what Vbacs is, it stands for vaginal birth after cesarean. They don't do that. They don't promote it. And if I want to try to give natural birth, I have to call my insurance, change my doctor, and see which doctor would even take me at 7 months. So I'm stressed out about that now because I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, what are they gonna... When you have a doctor, first off, my OBGYN, she doesn't deliver, so I would see her. But other doctors have told me, like, yeah, from the facility, yeah, you could give natural birth, this and that. This is the first time I heard that I can't. Like, they don't support Vbacs at all. I'm like, what are they gonna do when I go to the hospital? They're gonna be like, oh no, we're not gonna deliver you because we don't support that. Like, I'm so confused. And I'm telling my sister-in-law, she's like, you have to have a birth plan because you don't want to be stressed out at the hospital arguing with people saying that you want a vaginal birth and they're like, no, 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 and this and that. So I don't know what to do. I don't have a midwife, which I've wanted, and I don't know why I didn't do it again this pregnancy. So I regret that. And I'm just like, why can't I have a friend who is a nurse that does that stuff and knows about it? So I'm super stressed about that right now, and I feel like crying. I don't know what to do because I really want to try to give natural birth. I have to call my insurance and see if I can talk to a nurse there and see what they do, because the one thing you don't want to do is have a doctor who is not supportive of your decision and tries his or her best to give you what you want, you know. And then I asked the doctor, I'm like, why can't I have a VBAC? Why don't you guys support VBACs? Because I'm at higher risk for uterine, what is it? Hold on. Uterine rupture. Scary. Okay, what that is basically my uterus can rip open, explode, and then blood goes all into my abdomen. I think it's my abdomen, and that's just not good for anybody. And I've also read that so many doctors and hospitals, they like cesareans because it's easy. There's a lower risk of anything happening, and that means that the hospital won't get sued. So, oh my gosh, there's just so much to think about. I'm like, I don't trust any doctors now. I don't trust them. When they say C-section, I'm like, no. I have to say no. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. But that is the update. If you guys have any information on Vbacs or what to do with your insurance, switching doctors, you have to switch doctors. Like, they're not gonna deny you. I just don't know what to do. My Buddha belly, my Ziana, she wants to say hi. She's like, Mama, I want to say hi to the amigos. Come, baby. Ah, what do you say?
Welcome to the TV.
And you have to say bye. Say thank you. Gracias por ver. Thanks for watching.
And baby like a zombie. Ah.
The baby looks like a zombie. Are you excited for Hermanito, for Chapito?
Yeah, we gotta put more chapitos.
You want more Chapitos?
Mm-hmm.
She wants more brothers. Alright Alright guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you next week or on our daily vlog channel. That's Betsy V. Until next time, go kiss. Book shopping. Oh, that is a plus. Now that you have a nice teacup and saucer set, next you need is some tea. Crafters & Co. chamomile tea. I love